What's up, guys? It's Nofsky with Academia Audio, and today I'm going to show you how to take your track from this
Take my hand.
to this.
Take my hand. Won't you show me that it's real?
Alright guys, so that is the track we'll be working in today. Now this is a whole video series where I literally take a song and mix it from start to finish. You guys see everything. If I move my cursor, you guys see it. There's no hidden secrets or anything like that. We did already cover the pre-mix, just kind of setting your song up for a mix down. We tackled the drums, we tackled the bass, and today we are going to tackle the synth and the leads. So I'm super excited about that, where you can get that nice punchy, still euphoric, wide sounding leads and everything you need to know concerning that. So definitely stay tuned for that. And without any further ado, let's jump in. So with the synth bus, I know you're thinking like, I mean, it's just some leads. Why do you call it a synth bus? I kind of put my leads with my synths because they're all, you know, typically above 200 hertz as far as frequency is, and they just kind of all go together really well. So I have this pluck right here that comes in, and I'm actually going to wash that out with some endless smile. So I have endless smile here. I'm gonna hit automation, click on the intensity knob, and let's go ahead and turn that up. Perfect. So if you notice, I got three things going on. I have a main lead, I have a wide lead, and I have a harmony. And I'm gonna kind of explain why. So I'm gonna go ahead and turn off the wide and harmony, and we can just hear this main by itself. So that's cool and all, but it just feels like it's lacking. And so what I like to do with a lead is you still want it up front in the mix and kind of in your face. And so a way to achieve that is I like to have a main lead, and then I go ahead and have a wide lead here to kind of cover the outside to make it sound bigger and more atmospheric without taking it away from being able to punch into the mix. So I'm gonna grab micro shift again, and we're gonna solo this, and let's just kind of start to cycle through some presets and see which one sounds good. Okay, so the default just sounds really good. So I'm gonna go ahead and turn this off, and this is with it off. And then let's turn this on. So you can see how it just kind of pushes it out to the sides, and now we can listen to it with the main, and I'm going to toggle the wide on and off so you can hear. So it makes a huge difference. It's also pretty loud, so I'm gonna go ahead and turn that back a little bit, maybe do like -4. So let's give it a listen now. So that sounded pretty good. It still just kind of feels like it's lacking. Another thing is I did go ahead and choose a different sound as well. So I'm using this pluck fire, and then over here I'm using this music box pluck. And the reason I did that is by layering different sounds, it just kind of gives it a unique texture instead of just having the same multiple incidences of the same sound. So I went ahead and added a harmony as well, and this is what that sounds like. So it's just really pleasant. It goes really well with the lead, and I'm gonna go ahead and A and B this harmony on and off so you can hear the big difference it makes. So it just makes a massive, massive difference. I'm also gonna dial this in volume wise. So I'm gonna start this at 0, and I'm just gonna bring it in. Again, it's not the main, it's the harmony. So I just wanna bring it in enough to where I can hear it, and it's adding that support to the main sound, but it's not taking away. So let's go ahead and do that. So about there sounds pretty good. Let's give it a listen in the mix. So that sounded pretty good. I'm gonna go ahead and group these guys together just really quick. And the reason I'm doing that is if I ever do want to add some kind of synth or something, I can process all of my leads together without processing that synth. So I'm gonna do lead bus, and I'm gonna go ahead and add an EQ, and let's just make a cut just to ensure we don't have any frequencies. We can give a listen now and see where everything's landing. So we do have some mud down here, so I'm just gonna eliminate that without compromising the sound. So let's just pull this up until we eliminate the mud and not remove the sound. So about 240 sounds pretty good. And as far as dialing this in dB wise, your lead or your vocals are probably going to be the second loudest part of the song. And there is some tricks to do if they're happening at the same time. In this case, they aren't. And so I'm gonna go ahead and see where this lead is hitting dB wise. So let's go back to our kick and see where that is hitting again. So we're about -2 dB behind the kick, which is a great place to be. So let's go ahead and see how this is interacting with our verse bass. So it sounded pretty good. And again, if it's not perfect, that's okay. We can always go back and tweak it. We're just kind of getting everything in the right place. So it's not so overwhelming and everything's kind of everywhere. We're just kind of dialing it back a little bit and just kind of getting everything to an appropriate level. Alright guys, so that wraps up the synth bus today. I hope you learned something. I hope you got inspired. I hope that track you're working on is starting to sound super professional. Next, we are going to hop into the effects and the vocals, so definitely subscribe so you don't miss that video. Also, we do have a free gift for you guys. It is a template that does like 60 to 80% of all of everything you're seeing me do for you. So definitely go give that a download. It's down below, and we have a whole video kind of explaining how to use it. But everything you see me do, it just already has a lot of sidechains set up, EQs, kind of has the right gain staging from the start, so you can focus more on creating and less on twisting knobs. Also, if you guys have any questions or comments, definitely put those down below. We do answer those, so don't feel like you're just gonna write a comment and it's gonna be shipped off to the dark ends of the internet. We will see it and we will get back to you. Definitely like, share, and subscribe, and you guys have a blessed day. Peace.